Hey, everybody, this is Alan Fine, and I'm here with Adam Martindale. He's from San Diego. He's a worldwide top seller of Oceania, and we're going to talk about what cruise planners means to him here on Insider Travel Report. Thanks for talking to us.
Great. It's great to be here.
And you've been here before.
Quite a while ago, yeah.
So let's talk about cruise planners, and let's talk about your journey through travel. I mean, how did you find cruise planners?
So I actually worked on board cruise ships for 17 years. I was food and beverage director with Carnival back in the day. I was 19 when Carnival had 3 ships. So I was with them for 10 years through a tremendous growth period in Carnival's business and also in the cruise industry. So from 85 to 95, I worked on board. I was food and beverage director with them. I left cruises altogether, went to work on land, worked in hotels in Miami and then Seattle with Hilton. And then after that, I went back to work on the cruise industry. A friend of mine who actually worked for me at the Fontainebleau Hilton when I was working at the Fontainebleau in Miami Beach, he was working for Norwegian. Norwegian was building the Pride of America in Germany. So they were looking for a food and beverage director that had US experience, cruise ship experience, union experience, and I checked off all those boxes. Right. So I ended up flying to Germany and set up the Pride of America and brought that ship out from Germany to Hawaii back in 2005. Wow. I did that for 4 years, 2005 to 2009, left ships again, but then I worked in hotels again. I was in Seattle then. I moved to San Diego, worked in hotels there. And I actually bought my franchise in 2009. So I was looking to move away from working on the cruise ships or in travel and have my own business. A couple of salespeople actually from Norwegian told me about cruise planners. They didn't tell me about anyone else. They just talked about cruise planners. So I really didn't do any research about other companies. I just looked at cruise planners, talked to them, bought the franchise, went to Miami, did the training. Thought I was ready to start the business. About 8 months later, I was realizing I'm not ready for this yet. There's no money coming in. How does this really work? So I went back to work in hotels. I was working for Lowe's Hotels, Coronado Bay, as food and beverage director. I still had the franchise going, paying every year the maintenance fee to keep it going until I figured out what I was going to do, what I was going to focus on.
Well, let's make sure that everyone understands training has improved since then.
Oh, training. There's a lot of training. There's a lot of training, but even then. But I just wasn't ready. I thought I was ready at that time to do it. Yeah, I wasn't ready financially or mentally at that time to start my own business.
Back to hotels.
Yeah, I went back to hotels, and then moved to Santa Barbara. Was at the Ritz-Carlton Hotel. That got sold. Moved back to San Diego. It's a long story. Moved back to San Diego. In the meantime, I still had the cruise planner franchise. So I was like, well, what do I need to do? I was all food and beverage. I still haven't figured out by that time that I wanted to specialize in food and wine travel because all my background was food and wine. So I was like, it took me that long to figure it out.
Do and sell what you know.
Yeah, right. Which I want to tell everyone now. Yeah. You have to specialize in what you know or what you're passionate about. So I thought I need to get luxury experience. So I knew some people from Apollo that operate the food and beverage on Oceania Regent. So I reached out to them. I'm like, I think I want to go back to ships for a year or two and then learn the luxury space. So I went back to ships. I went to work Oceania. That was 2013. My first cruise was Dubai to Cape Town, 30-day cruise. Cape Town, Singapore, 30-day cruise. Singapore, Tianjin, 30-day cruise. I did 4 cruises in 4 months. My contract was done. 4 months on, 2 months off. Did that for 2 years. Went to all these places in Asia, Africa that I'd never been to before in my life. Got great contacts. Still thinking about my business. Saw a lot of wine groups come on board. Groups with chefs come on board, and I'm like, I can do this better. So 2015, I told Oceania what I was going to do. I decided to specialize in Oceania and focus on wine groups. Like, great, we'll help you do that. So I left, and I put my first group together in 2016 on Princess, a 4-day cruise out of LA, just to try and figure it out, how it was going to work, how to make the logistics.
Didn't kill you?
No, it didn't kill me. I didn't make any money, but I wasn't interested in making money then. I just wanted to make sure I got it down, how the group works, the logistics, getting the wine there, putting the excursions together, all that stuff. It went really well. Did another cruise a year after, 3 more cruises after that with Oceania. I moved on to Oceania after that. Did a big group of 100, another group of 60. So by 2019, I was doing pretty well. I moved into an office, got an assistant. March 2020, we all know what happened. So that was a big change. But I was very smart then. I built up a great client base by 2019. I had a lot of luxury clients. So about that time, a lot of those clients called me and said, my friend's lost a travel agent. My friend's travel agent passed away even. Or my friend has questions about insurance. They don't have an agent anymore. Can you help them? Future cruise credits, they'd already been paid commission. But I was like, you know what? These people are going to eventually be my clients, I hope. So I worked with them, did a lot of work for nothing over COVID. But it turned out great because I had tripled my business from 2019 to 2022. So it's a good story.
Wait, no, so let's slow down, because if we take a step back, a lot of the travel advisors coming in don't have the breadth of experience that you did, and they still manage. But what they do, and what I'm hearing, is that you networked, and you thought about what you love, and isn't that the whole goal of everybody out there listening? Yeah,
definitely. There's a lot of people ask me now, obviously, because I'm doing quite well now, and people ask me, how did you do it? You know, what's the key? And I said, well, it took me a while to figure out what's specializing. You have to specialize in something. You have to have your niche. You can't just sell travel. Anyone can sell travel. You can book with anyone in the world. If you want to go on that Carnival cruise or the Celebrity cruise or whichever travel it is, you can call direct and book it. But if you want to specialize in something you know and you're passionate about. If you like Alaska, go to Alaska. Go to every cruise line that goes to Alaska. Get to know the Alaska reps. Do a fam trip to Alaska. Immerse yourself in that.
So you're doing luxury food and beverage group trips. Where do you want to go from here?
Good question.
That's why you're here. Yeah. Why would you come to conference if you didn't want? You want to figure out?
Yeah, my next challenge is focusing on the growth that I've had in a fast time. So I've grown very fast, and I'm trying to figure out now what my business looks like in the next stage. So I don't have an answer for you yet.
And how large is your business?
So I have me. I have a full-time assistant that works from 8:30 to 5:30, and I have 5 associates.
You were here at conference. What impressed you the most? What are the tools that you're going to use? What are the tools that you needed?
So every year I come to conference, and the technology is always the most impressive thing. I mean, there's so much technology every year, and hearing about the AI and how we're embracing AI, I think, is the key to take away from this. Because even, I think, as we get a bit older, sometimes like, oh, this AI stuff, you know, what's that going to do for us? Or just ignore it, just work the old way it's working. So I think embracing AI, I think, is a huge thing that we all have to do. So I think I got to take that away from the conference.
Well, I wish you the best. Is there anything you want to tell? We're going out to 128,000 travel advisors.
No, just say you got to stay positive in this industry. There's a lot, especially during COVID was a hard time for a lot of people gave up. But if you give up, you're not going to be successful. You got to just keep going, and also find people you can reach out to who can help you and support you. And mentors are great. I have some great mentors in the industry as well.
Thank you for talking to us.
Thank you. Appreciate the time. It's been great.
And this is Alan Fine for Insider Travel Report.